Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 10, Episode 23, called Salty Spice. So, we picked up where we left off last week. Kendra and Jock, they got back to their place. And this is where they go back and forth a little bit to bicker about the little conversation they had with Mita and Spice. And Justin, Justin is always there. He don't say nothing. I think he maybe had his own confessional once this whole part B of the season. He's just there, so I just mentioned that, but he don't say nothing. Okay. Mita, Spice, Jock, Kendra, the little altercation or confrontation they had last week. So here goes Kendra talking, getting upset, talking up Jock's ear. Jock's still denying that anything happened in 2019 with him and Mita. He calling it rumors. He probably don't believe it himself. Kendra don't believe it. Mita don't believe it, obviously, because she's the one that's involved. Spice don't believe it because she know how Jock is and she believes Mita. Justin staying out of it, but he probably don't believe it. I don't believe it. America don't believe it. But Jock is still going to deny it to the end of time. Whatever. Okay? They're going back and forth. Kendra wants Jock to talk to her family, her mama, her brother, her daddy, all of them. Did she mention dad? Her family. She wants him to talk to her family. Why? To be honest about what's going on, because they're gonna hear it from the blogs and stuff anyway. So she wants him to be upfront and transparent with her family. Jock said he don't need to do that because he already talked to Kendra about it, because she's the one who needs to know about it and he needs to be honest with. So everybody else is like, he don't need to talk to them for what? For why? So Kendra's like, no, you gonna do that. You gonna talk to them because that's what you need to do, poking him and whatnot before walking away, all dramatic and stuff. Jock looking like, no, I ain't gonna be talking to your people. Honestly, Kendra, I mean, you saying you want him to tell your peoples before social media before they find out through social media. They already found out through social media. They already knew about Jock before you even got with him. They already knew about all the social media that was going on before Kendra, there's no really real need for him to talk with them. Go to counseling. Is that going to help? Probably not, because Jock's still going to do what he does. Kendra, you still going to stay with him regardless. So all this, you just doing it for the TV show. Okay. We're going to move on because there's nothing else to say. Okay. Kendra just trying to be dramatic, but Kendra, once you already let us know that you already knew about some things and acting like you didn't know about some things, you lost all credibility. So we're not even going to be trying to feel bad for you like Carly is. We're just going to move on. So next we have Carly. Speaking of Carly, she and Safari performing for Spice's tribute that Mita is setting up for Spice, being nominated for a Grammy and for doing the damn thing pretty much. So Safari comes, he's talking with Mita, then Carly comes in, I don't know what futuristic type of outfit that was. It didn't look good. My personal opinion, her body with the outfit, it didn't work. Some girls that look cute, but for Carly, it was not working out. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go into details. If you want to know what I really be feeling and stuff, go on Twitter, okay? I don't be posting it. I just be liking what other people be posting. I'm not going to say it. But other people who be saying stuff on Twitter, go on Twitter. You have to do Twitter while you watch the show because people be going in. I love Twitter. Twitter's great. But the outfit was atrocious. But she comes out because she's going to be doing Spice's song. And I guess Safari's going to be doing Shaggy's part of the song that they have on her 10 album. And Safari, I don't understand, okay? He's saying Carly's looking at him some type of way, but he's a respectful guy, so he's not going to do nothing. And, he's not divorced yet. I don't know why you saying that, Safari, because I didn't stop you before from doing other things with other women while you was married. But okay, you respectful guy. Sure. Yeah. And while they're talking through everything, getting everything finalized or practicing how they're going to be doing the stuff for the event, Safari asking Carly, would she ever F him? So she's like, no. hell no. Then the producers are asking Carly in the confessional, if you ever gave him a shot, you think he would take the bait? So she was like, any guy I give a shot or a chance to, they will all take the bait. So you say. But Safaree, if you just want to F Carly, just say that. You saying she looking at you, but it seemed like you looking at her. And if y'all do something, I mean, if you guys didn't already, if y'all do something, I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised, really. I don't put nothing past nobody, especially in this damn Love and Hip Hop. I don't put nothing past nobody in Love and Hip Hop. So y'all all intermingle anyway. Y'all all swap spit some way, somehow. Y'all all connected sexually some way, somehow. So at this point, it's whatever, you know. And that's it with that scene. We get to Bambi. She is shooting her music video. Ciara comes to support. So, of course, they sit down. They talk about what's going on in each other's lives. Bambi with Scrap and his mom. Ciara with Eric. And, you know, I feel like this was just all a play just for them to let us know what the big trip of the season, or this part of the season, is going to be. So, Ciara brings up going to Vegas, having a girls' trip in Vegas. Bambi's here for it. So we're going to see next week they're going to be going to Vegas. All the girls, Mama D, even Safaree going to be coming to Vegas. So, okay, you could have just said that. We could have just said, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to plan a trip to Vegas. But, you know, they got to catch up and all that stuff first. So there was nothing else to take from that scene. We move on to Joc and Spice. They meet up. Everybody's meeting up to talk. And Spice, she tries to tell her side of the story, that she was just trying to help Joc in the situation. Joc was like, nah, you wasn't trying to help me. Joc still denying what done happened in 2019. Spice was like, she saw everything. She saw the text messages and all the things. Like, you can't fool Spice. Joc's still trying to fool everybody, even himself, but it's not working out. Maybe the only person you could fool is probably Kendra at this point. So, whatever. And then Spice was trying to catch us up. The people, you know, she was in the confessional, she was trying to let us know that, you know, how all happened to where we are here present time was Joc was, you know, effing with his ex-wife Poom Poom, then he went to Carly Poom Poom, then he went to Mita's Poom Poom, and then he went to Kendra's Poom Poom, which is now his wife. And I want to know how they intermingled, though. So you're just telling us in the timeline of who he hit first, and, you know, but how did it interchange, Spice? I need you to go into detail. But it's probably going to be with Joc's track record, guys. To be honest, it will take a long time for Spice to go through the whole timeline, because you even forgot his latest baby mama in the mix. But it doesn't really matter. We don't care. But thank you, Spice. It was funny. I did have a light chuckle when you said that on TV. But all in all, the end of this scene, Joc is just saying he blames Mita. And I'm just like, okay, Joc's not taking no accountability. It's all Mita's fault. Oh, it's all Mita's fault. Yeah, you're the one who's texting her that you want her to come over to do the do, but it's all Mita's fault. Sure. Whatever you say, Joc. We move on to Scrappy. He's in the studio. I tried to Shazam it. I couldn't get the Shazam. But I like the song. The song was nice. The beat was good. Kirk comes over so they could talk. You know, everybody's meeting up this episode to talk and see what's going on. And they talk about Scrappy, what he got going on with the two women in his lives, and Mama D and Shay, the post that she made. He saying that he defended Bams, but you know how Mama D is. You know, to deal with Mama D, you just have to address the situation at the time and then just keep it pushing, which is what Bambi should do. But I guess Kirk does give him some soundful advice of, you know, marriages is a lot of work. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's you and the Bams. You know, your mom is there too, but Bambi's the one you're going to see every day. He brings up Rashida's daddy, how he be talking all types of mess, but at the end of the day, you know, he don't live with them, or the dad don't live with them. Or Rashida said that too, probably when she was talking to Bambi. They both said the same type of advice, like just let it be. At the end of the day, you go home to your spouse every day, so that's the one you got to make it right with. If you want to keep any type of peace in the house, I guess. But, you know, after that, they didn't really say nothing else. It's just a lot of work. Scrappy try to make something like, oh yeah, you just gotta do this, making faces. Scrappy, to be honest, you probably just doing this just to have a storyline. But this is nothing new. This is nothing new for you, for Bambi, for Mama D. This is nothing new for the three of you guys. So I know you guys just trying to get through the rest of this season and see what you guys are gonna do for next season if there's a next season. But I mean, Kirk wasn't wrong with what he was saying. It was just like, you have to be the one that says it. Right message, wrong messenger for me. But okay, whatever. We move on to Spice. We get to the event, her little tribute event. Well, not little because it was big. Everybody was dressed nice. Everybody was mingling and talking. And Mama D and Scrap, they talk. Scrap trying to say Bambi and Mama D are just alike. Scrap, no. They're both mothers. We could say that, but they're not alike. But I guess he was just trying to make some way to have them come together, but that's not really going to have them come together because even Mama D was like, no, we not. And Scrap just wants them to talk it out. And Mama D's like, well, I be trying to call her. She don't be answering my phone. Scrap's like, you only call her when you did something wrong. So is they ever going to get reconciled? I don't know. I hope the best for them. Maybe they're just doing this just to be dramatic for the show. But, from what we see on social media, I think this is real. So, good luck to both of y'all. Because on the other side, we have Bam venting to all the girls. And, of course, Rashida trying to come with sound advice, saying the same thing pretty much. Kirk was saying the last thing. Adults going to do what adults do. At the end of the day, you don't have to live with them. So just let them be. And that's it. And that's true because they're so set in their ways. They're always going to be dramatic, over the top, do whatever. Just be the bigger person. Don't even let it stress you out. And just let bygones be bygones. So I think that's what she was trying to tell Bam. I don't know if the Bam is going to take that advice. For the most part, I feel like she don't even deal with Mama D anyway. So it is what it is. And after that, we have Kendra and Jock. They sit on the side talking whatever. Carly passes by. So she talks to them about her being the cake and whatever. Kendra says she done saw that, the text messages and stuff that Carly was been sending her, DMing her. She just didn't get a chance to respond. And then she was going to say, but I understand that, in a moment people probably ask you to do it. And, it's not like Jock was the one planning the event. And then here goes Carly. Oh, no, Jock knew. He knew about it. You just said you wanted to apologize to Kendra when you was talking with the other girls. Now you saying, oh, no, Jock knew. So you kind of like trying to get under her skin. I don't know what type of game. Like, it's like it seems like she's trying to be Kendra's friend, but at the same time trying to throw shots at the same time. So you're not really a friend, Carly. It seems like you just trying to be that. You're trying to be a Regina George. Okay, from Mean Girl, Regina George. Yes, I'm using that reference. She trying to be Regina George. Carly, please. I don't know why you want to mess with Kendra. She already screwed herself over by lying on camera and telling us it was a lie and how she knew about some things that didn't happen. So you don't have to further embarrass her, whatever your game plan is, to be honest. But Kendra already doing it to herself because we're already over her and all her crying faces. So you just trying to stir the pot even more. So Jock was over it. So he said, okay, time to go. So they done dipped. They didn't leave because they was there to see Spice or Carly and them performance, but they just walked away from Carly. And then we get to Spice. She finally shows up with Justin and they do the event. Carly performs, Mita performs, and Safari performs. When Safari was because first let's go back a little bit. When they were coming to the event, Mita and Safari were arm in arm, and then we have Mita throwing it back, or more so Safari pulling it back during the performance. And I'm not gonna say I was uncomfortable because most of the stuff they do on here doesn't make me uncomfortable at this point. But I was just like, Okay, interesting. I really want to be like, Mita, did you F Safari too? I mean, I know it's a performance and stuff. Don't I understand that. But at the same time, I just feel like, they probably might have did something. I don't know. I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they actually did. If they just not saying nothing because I know people really don't care, but I'll just be intrigued. But not Safari, but Spice appreciated the tribute. She appreciated the whole event because Mita threw it. So Spice is crying, and everybody's talking so good of her in the confessional. Obviously, it's well deserved of where she came from to where she is now. So good for you, Spice. Listen, your house looks beautiful. If you would have told yourself when you were little, this is where you're gonna be at, I'm pretty sure you would have been like, no way. So good for you, Spice. We have Erica getting a little emotional too, saying she looks up to Spice as well. And it seems like everything's going good. Okay, everything's going great. But then, of course, we have Shekinah being messy, coming on stage, grabbing the mic. Spice is getting annoyed, saying, okay, Shekinah needs to stop grabbing mics and grab some dick. You might be right, Spice. Well, you are right, Spice, but Shekinah she just got to be Shekinah. So she grabbed the mic, calling Safari on stage. Safari coming on stage, but he knew something was up, so he walked off stage. Everybody looking like, Shekinah, what are you doing? Everybody knew she was about to do something stupid. So then it goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And she's going after Safari, telling him that he needs to sign the paperwork. Come to find out, the paperwork was real. I guess she was at Erica's house, and the paperwork was on Erica's table. So Shekinah done stole it. Theft. Shekinah done stole the paperwork to have Safari done sign it. Erica looking off on the sidelines, like she didn't seem like she was mad at it. She was just looking like, okay. I mean, I need to be free because she want to be free to go on the trip to Vegas and do her. She probably just do you already, Erica, because Safari doing him. Shekinah was asking, is he still in love with her? He was like, no, he in love with somebody else. The producers asked him. He said it himself. He's learning to love himself again. All right, Safari, whatever. You never stop loving yourself, but okay. And he decides to sign the paper. So he signs it, and he laughs and says, thank you, and then he leaves. He done dipped. So she's like, okay, he signed the paperwork. She's bringing it to Erica. Coming to find out he only signed hell yes in big all caps. I think he even put a smiley face on there or something. So you didn't see him while he was writing this on the paperwork, Shekinah? Erica was like, bro, like, just, like, what's the, you have me wasting this money for this paperwork for him to just write hell yes. So she rips it up, and Shekinah just says she tried and she about to leave. Shekinah just stay out of their business. Leave it alone. Let them handle it the way they want to handle it. Safari said he's not going to sign nothing until he has his lawyer looks at it, all that stuff. Understandably so, because who knows what that paperwork was. It's dark in there. He can't see what all the stipulations on the paperwork and stuff. Shekinah, you chose that moment. And look, you got egg on your face because of it. So that's on you, Shekinah. That's where the episode ends. The antics, it's not, to me, it's just like, it's not even all that. It's like, Shekinah, you trying, Mama D, you trying. The antics is not anticing for me. So, maybe that's it. I don't know what else to say. Other than, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. Did you think Shekinah was wrong? I think so. I think everybody else thinks so. It was unnecessary, but I guess she had to put a little pizzazz in the episode. But it could have just ended on a good note of everybody talking good of Spice, but no, you couldn't even let Spice have her moment. So, Shekinah, whatever, you need to get your own show. Epi, that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop Miami. And until then, be easy breezy lemon squeezy. I don't know. I'll think of something to say at the end of every episode. But until then, bye, guys.